Hi everybody, hope you're doing good today. All on quarantine, I think we're day 32. I'm gonna do a little video on how to make some fried chicken. This is how I do fried chicken for like any kind of pasta or sauce or like whatever. You could just eat it by itself. And so what you're gonna need, it's pretty easy, the stuff you need. So hey Google, stop timer. That's for a pie in the oven. So it's pretty easy. You're just gonna need some boneless, skinless chicken breast. And what I do is I buy like the cheaper option you can get for like $1.50 a pound, but you're gonna have to do more work with it. But I'm gonna show you how to break it down right now and cut it and pound it out. And then you're gonna need for your pre-dip, you'll need a pre-dip, which I actually buy the pre-dip, but you can, I think this works better than if you use like an egg wash. So I think this works better. It gives it better flavor. It helps the breading stick to it better. So this is what I use, and I'm gonna do this first before I get my hands all like chicken. I hate raw chicken, so we'll do that part first. And then you'll need flour, panko breadcrumbs, and then just salt, pepper, and garlic to taste. So that's what I'm gonna do first. And then I'm gonna pound the chicken out and show you how to do that. And then I will put, I use like the regular fryer oil that I use at the diner. I just bring some of that home, but you can use like whatever kind of oil you use at home. And I put it on the stove on the grill so that I don't fry in the house and make it all like stanky. So right now we'll do the pre-dip and the breading. It's super, super easy. Like this whole thing is super easy. I'm making chicken parm, so I'll show you that at the end, the finished results. I've got sauce going on over here. So that'll all come together later today, and I'll put that in the vid too. So what we're gonna do first is the breading and the pre-dip. So go. So I have some panko breadcrumbs here. I'm just gonna, I like about equal parts of panko and flour. It's so hard when I make these videos because normally I have so much music going on in the background, and I can't do that when I'm doing this for sound quality and for, I use my phone for both. So salt, pepper, garlic. You want to season it for it to good. And then you just stir that together. So that's going to be the second layer, the breading. We'll do the pre-dip on the chicken when we get ready to fry it first, and then the breading. And I'll actually do all of this as I put it in the fryer outside. So there is our breading mixture. And then I'm gonna put the pre-dip here. This I get from Sysco, but I think that you can get something comparable to it in the grocery store. So I get my dry pre-dip in there. And then we're gonna add cold water to it. And again, I never measure anything, so you just want to get it to a good consistency. So right now it's way too thick, so I got to add a little more water to it. We added a little water. I'm happy with that consistency. All right, So we'll set that off to the side here till we're ready for. And now for breaking the chicken down. Raw chicken is the grossest. So I wear gloves. We have gloves underneath the kitchen sink because I literally wear them all the time when I cook at home. I hate when my hands smell like onions or garlic. So anytime I cut an onion or a garlic, I put the gloves on. Anytime I touch raw meat, I put them on. I don't want to get it like under my nails. I'm a nail chewer, so I don't want to have raw chicken stuck under there. All right, so when you buy the chicken like this is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna have, oh, normally they're connected, but I must have cut these in half. Normally the two breasts are connected by like a tendon or fat. I don't know what it is. So I like to cut off any of those like fat chunks. You don't want to have any of that in there. And then this piece here I'll take off because that is not going to be pleasant to get a bite of either. So I'll just cut this off. And then any other like pieces like that. All right. And then I kind of like cut it at an angle like this. And oh, there's another piece right here. I'm gonna get rid of that. We don't want to eat that. Chicken is so gross. Like I seriously, I don't know why everybody likes it so much. Okay, so now you got a piece like this, and I cut this down the middle like so before I flatten it out. So we got this piece, we got this piece, and then I'm gonna do the same with this one over here. It's a pretty thick piece of chicken, so I am gonna cut it down the center. So here we go. And cut more of the fat off here. And I'm sure somebody's gonna say that like I should save it and do something with it, but I'm just not that girl. I'm gonna throw it away. That's what I'm gonna do with it. Ooh, that feels like there's a little bone in there. That's why you gotta be really good about making sure you cut these ones up better. Like you can buy them trimmed up in the grocery store, but it's gonna cost more money. So you just gotta put a little bit more work in and you can save a little money per pound. So we cut those in to those pieces. I think I'm gonna leave that one. It's thin enough, I think. And then we got one more piece, and then I'll pound them out. I wonder if everybody is eating as much as we are in like normal people's houses. This is all I do. I just cook and eat, and then clean up from cooking and eating, and then drink. It really, if the sun would come out, it would really just be like my best life. My knives are super dull. I should sharpen them myself, but I probably won't. Gloves off and get some plastic wrap out so I can pound the chicken out. When I'm done with all the chicken, I like thoroughly disinfect everything that could possibly have touched anything. All right. I should have had my pounder out ready to go, but I must have gotten sidetracked. So you'll need a mallet. Any kind of mallet will do. You could use like a heavy pan if you wanted to, if you don't have a mallet. I like to put plastic over it so that when you're pounding it out, there isn't like chicken flesh being like smashed around the kitchen, because again, raw chicken is disgusting. So I'm just gonna place some on here. If I could do this in like 2 batches, that would be ideal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I got half of my chicken here. And then I'm gonna put my plastic on top, which I did not cut big enough. Then you're just gonna pound it out. You want the chicken to be really thin, or when you fry it, it is gonna take forever, and the outside is gonna burn and be too crispy, and the inside is gonna be raw. So that is how you pound the chicken out, and we got our pre-dip and our breading ready. So now we're just gonna have to take them all out to the grill and start our frying oil. And then I'll throw together some chicken parm. I could always do like a video on how to make sauce or something too, if that's something you guys are into. All right, we'll be back. All right, here we go. So this is what I've got set up outside. This is just soybean oil, and it's only filled like maybe an inch or so, and I've got that hot. I just kind of like splash water in it, or you can put like a wooden spoon handle in, and if it bubbles around the spoon handle, then it's hot enough to start frying stuff. So we've got our oil frying here, my breading, my pre-dip, chicken. Then I've got a plate to bring it back in the house, and my tongs. So this should be everything that I need to complete this whole situation here. So we'll just dredge it in the pre-dip, then in the flour. And you want to like press it on there and then kind of shake it off, then right into the oil. And I'm probably gonna do just 2 of them at a time. The oil's a little hot. I've had her on for a little longer than I probably should have before we started. But here we go. And then I'll just get my next one ready, even though that's in there right now. And I do have extra gloves and a rag, because I'm sure I'll need both of those things while I'm out here. flip these around. And now that we put some stuff in here, the temperature in the oil has gone way down, like that's cooled it down. So it's gonna cook a little bit slower now. So I might turn her up a little bit. A little sippy. So I am going to put sauce on these chicken and then mozz cheese and bake them. And I also have some spaghetti that I cooked and the sauce I made and some homemade bread. So that's what'll be for dinner tonight. We eat really good, like every day. This is all I do. All right, so here we are. This is what I did with my fried chicken. I made some chicken parm out of it. I baked a loaf of bread today and made some homemade Caesar dressing because I'm extra like that. And this is what the kitchen looks like. It's just the hottest trash you've ever seen. We've done dishes 75 times today. Like, for real. 75 times today. All right, I hope you enjoyed watching how I make my fried chicken. Nom, 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 nom. It's so good. But we could do some vids on whatever you want. More to come. Happy quarantining, everybody. Love you all. Mean it.